so we're going to say 15. I cut up, these are from, the tulips are from Michael's. The tulips are from Michael's. And I cut up 3 bunches of each. Actually, this is going to be my third one to the blue. So 3 bunches of each from Michael's. Okay. They are, I think they're $1.99 a piece. And then I also cut up, I already cut up 1 bunch. And we're going to cut up this last one together. 2, these are called Astilbe. Astilbe. I bought these from the at-home store, and they do have an Astilbe bush at Michael's. It just looks a little different. It's not so long, but they do have it. It's just a little bit more expensive as well. Okay, so I'm just going to cut that off the base, and then it's a little too long for what we're going for here, so I'm just going to find a spot right in that middle and cut it in 2. So I have 2 spots. So you see it here, it's all tangled. It's going to be all tangled up. It's going to be real fun to take apart, but that's how it is easiest to do. Marguerite just joined our boutique class today. There's 5 days left before class. Yeah, before class. So we have, these are what I call pushables, movables, whatever you want to call it. These little leaves here move. So for this particular design, I want them to be all the way up. Okay? So I pushed the thick leaf and the thin leaves, I pushed them all the way up. So I've already done that all the way around. And then I'm just going to cut off, let's see, I'm going to cut off, and this is going to be about roughly 1.5 inches. So this little part here is about 1.5 inches. That's all I really need. Hey, Susan. Who we have here? Donnie, Sally, Anita, Susan, Diane, Marguerite, Becky, Suzanne. This is this measures about 15 inches, but I bet they probably sold it at 16. So I think they sell in 14, 16, 18. So I think this is probably considered a 16. Okay, so I'm going to cut these off all about, again, about 1.5 inches, 2 inches from the top of that stem. So again, from right here, from where I have it pushed up, I'm cutting about 1.5 inches to 2 inches. Jamie joined the class. Hey, Melissa Lynn. Every time I say your name, I feel like I'm in trouble. The only time my grandmother would ever say my middle name was when I was in trouble. All right, we're going to start with the white. This is a super easy design. I love it so much because it's crazy quick. Little room for mistakes because you can always fix it with your next thingy, with your next layer. So, are you ready? This one's going to go quick. Let me zoom you in here a little bit. We're going to start with, oh, I still want you to be able to see here. There we go. We're going to start with, sorry, I'm just trying to get it just right so you're in good enough. Okay, I'm going to start with a layer of all the stuff. You guys, I wear a hoodie all the time. In fact, I have one that sits at the bottom of my stairs. So when I come downstairs, I have another one. You guys probably think I wear the same thing every day. They're all different, I swear. It holds all my stuff. It's like my little pouch here. It's getting in the way right now. I forgot that I have my mouse. My mouse. I was all the way upstairs writing today for the ebook and adding more, of course, and I have my notes. And all right, we're going to start. I'm going to stop chit-chatting. We're going to start. Romper Room. Oh, my God. Cream. I still have 12 of them. Yes. You guys, if you find these at the at-home store, buy them all. Okay, we're going to go around with one layer, and then we'll probably go around twice. So I'll start with one and see how we go. But I'm going to go and move it this way just because it's easiest for me. It's the way I like to put them in. So I'm going to not pay too much attention. We're just going to make sure that this color, this texture gets all the way around. Oop, come on, go there somehow. There we go. And I'm not laying it flat. You see they're coming off of that grapevine pretty good. So I'm just kind of laying it in there so it's up, facing up. I'm just going to go in, out, middle, in, out, middle. We are going to try to use all of these two bushes that we cut up. I found that that's the best balance when you're all done. So two full Astilbe bushes. Thank you, Becky Jones. So we've been talking about boutiques all week. They have sold 4 or 5 of these already. And it's not even like tulip season. And I was not going to order more online because Michael's does sell the tulips online. I wasn't going to order them online, but maybe I will. I don't know. I have another thing up my sleeve that hopefully I'll be able to announce during the boutique class, in class, could be a great addition to our class, a great teaching point. So I'm excited for that. Literally while I was working today and proofing, I thought another thing came into my head and I was like, oh, let me call and see about this. 2 bushes, yeah. There's 2 of these bushes. Although we're getting all the way around here and it looks like we're filling up pretty good. Remember, those tulips are going to come all the way around, so I'm going to fill up inside, outside, middle. Inside, outside, middle. Kind of making them stand up a little bit. Hey, Rebecca. Hey, Michelle. I bought some Astilbe at Hobby Lobby. Really, Debbie? Oh, that's good information. That's very good information. Aw, Elizabeth. By nighttime, my voice gets so, like, deep, I feel like. Lately, it's like leaves me. And today, I didn't talk at all. Like, literally, I was writing all day. Proofing. Writing some more. I'm just looking for some good coverage. Make sure we got them in all the places. Oh, Kelly. We have 1 ticket left for the in-person, and I have 2 people who are working on it. Unfortunately, we have to have a hard stop at 50. Yeah, I've drank, well, not technically water. You guys, I've been drinking this Crystal Light stuff now for like, not this particular. I've changed water, changed things, and but I've been drinking it. It's needed a little different from water. Okay, we're gonna go with blue first. Why blue? No reason. I'm just gonna go blue first. Found another spot that I want to put another one of these. The more balanced this layer is, I feel like, the more balanced this layer is, the more kind of round this layer is, the easier it is to fill in. Okay, all done. The only thing is this Astilbe is messy. Those little, round things get all over the place and they're a mess. So It's the only thing. The next next one that's in person at the moment is scheduled for September. You guys, September's a long way away though, so I don't want to, although I do have contracts signed for September, October, and November, I don't want to promise y'all anything because things could change. Things could change. That's why we don't have them, the tickets available right now. All right, I'm just going to go around here. Inside, outside, middle. Not hard. Don't make it hard. The only thing that's hard is getting these little stinkers in there. Inside, outside, middle. And you'll have to excuse me while I'm not watching the comments because I do not want to burn my little fingers. Had enough of that. The grapevine is about, it was probably purchased at a 16 inch. It measures about 15 inches though. I don't think they sell them at 15 inches. If the plan goes correctly, they will all be in Michigan. If the plan goes as it is signed right now, they will all be in Michigan. Y'all, I did not want to, you know, listen, I travel enough for the challenges and for the mastermind for business. And so I did not want to take more time gone away from my family. That was extremely important to me. See, I'm going to watch that little gap there. I'm going to watch that. I feel like I've kind of moved on from it right now. I don't want to leave that open. Michigan does not have tulips, although I've already sold 4 or 5 of these at the boutique already. She texted me today and said that another one sold and she needed more. I was like, okay. I also had to order grapevines because I didn't have enough on hand. So right now I can see a lot of glue. You know, we always talk about when we're in the coaching group, you want to hide your guts. You want to hide all those things. Don't let them be seen. No one wants to see all that glue, right? All right, so I got a handful left. I'm going to come right over here first. I am in Michigan, and our backyard went from a pond, which it's not a pond, but it went from a pond because of all the rain the other day. Then it went to an ice rink. Now it is a mud bath. So now it goes in and out. It is like clean up city. She doesn't even want to go out. She's just angry at the yard. All right. Chris will be talking about all that information in class, for sure. All right, blue is done. Let's get rid of that blue. Awesome, Teresa, I saw you on that list. I know I've been talking. 3 apiece, Kelly, 3 apiece. Stacy. 3 apiece. It was 50 this morning, down to under 30. Oh man. We're gonna come in with this blue. I mean pink. Pink. We're gonna come in here with the pink. Do the same thing. Inside, outside. Inside, outside. Inside, outside, middle. Yeah, lots of rain right now. Lots of rain. The ground is frozen. My backyard is hideous. It's hideous. just trying to get a nice balance. Now listen, your eyes are gonna let you know if you're positioning these right in the right spot, if they need to be moved, if you need more. I, at the moment, have extras. So I do have, if I get it behind the camera and it looks like it's missing or it's, you know, out of shape or I need more, I do have extra bushes that I could pull out and use. So I'm not being too careful. But if you don't have extras, you want to make sure you're being a little bit more careful. I don't design on an easel. So, you know, I usually wait till I get behind the camera to know whether I need more or if it's off balance, all that stuff. But if you design on easel, you might not have that. I particularly just like to do it flat. I wish it would snow. I'm fine with the snow. I'm fine with the snow. My backyard is fine with the snow. The rain, however, not good. As long as my basin doesn't flood, which I think I'll need to be medicated if that happens. All the tulips are from Michael's. You guys, if you're making tulip wreaths, these tulips are the most cost effective. These tulips, straight from Michael's, are the most cost effective. Put all together in a wreath like we're doing, you know, there are imperfections. When you put them all together, it's fine. It's totally okay. It's perfect just the way they are. I like this design particularly because when I'm not live, I think it takes me like 24, 25 minutes to make. And so, you know, when I'm making them to take over to the boutique, it's a quick design. It's a quick thing. We're going to also talk about that in class. I asked the folks who were taking the class on their first entry if they would let me know where they currently sell. And a lot of them are just like me when I started selling at a boutique. A lot of them are new. New. You guys, when I walked into my very first boutique, I had zero idea what to expect. I had no one to help me, no one to guide me, no one to say, you should expect this, you can expect this, don't do this, for sure don't do that. You know, I had no one, I just had to learn. So just like, you know, we all have learned on Etsy and other selling platforms. So I'm just going to teach you all the things I have learned myself over the last 4 years and 4 years and 3 boutiques. I even pulled up the contract to one of them so I could do a little comparison, or so 2 of them actually, and add the kind of, not the actual contract because that would probably be illegal, but you know, like talk about it. Do you ever put bows in? Yes, I do sometimes. I'm not going to on this one though. They sell at the boutique. They've been selling with and without, so I'm just gonna leave the bow off of this one. Come on, get in there. Hobby Lobby had horrible tulips. Oh, wow. The little white bush is called a stilbe. A-S-T-I-L-B-E. A stilbe. It's quite perfect for this. Look in the camera, take my hands off of that and see for a second. So this color combination right here reminds me of my grandmother so much. Actually it was a coral kind of, but she did a coral in blue. Like her and my mom used to design, oh my gosh, I'm just remembering this right now. Her and my mom used to design like stuffed bears, and they used to like dress them in lace and like pearls and then sit them in these like little wicker chairs. And then they would do like these like really artificial like worse than this, artificial looking like baskets, and they would do craft shows and stuff. But this color combination kind of reminds me of that. Like she did a lot of coral and blue. Her room is in coral and blue, in fact. But this is more of a pink. Anyways, that was a memory. All right, I have 2 left. I'm going to leave these aside, and we're going to dive into our purple. Astilbe. The white is called Astilbe. A-S-T-I-L-B-E. Astilbe. Lastly, we're coming in with our purple. Wasn't it? Oh, that was totally the 80s. I was young. I was young. Okay, same thing. But now, so I'm going to go inside, outside, middle. But now this is my last layer. So I'm really looking for the holes. How many bunches of each tulip? So 3 bunches each. So 3 of each color. Again, we're on a 16-inch grapevine with 2 bushes of that Astilbe. The Astilbe came from the at-home store. We have 2 bushes of that cut up and placed throughout. And so this piece is meant to, you still got to make sure your color is balanced, so it's not like, so many right together, but it's really meant to fill in those gaps that we see, okay? So we're going to be mindful of all of those things as we come in with this one. Now, remember, okay, I said, this is supposed to be a really fast design, so as you get going after you've made a couple, this will look a little different than we are tonight. It'll go a lot faster for you. Also make sure that you're not covering up that Astilbe, right? You don't want to cover it up. You want to look at, I'm going to lift that up so it comes up. I don't want to get it all, I don't want to only see tulips. I put it in there first, but I don't want to cover it. Look at that blend. That is so pretty. So pretty. For all of you who purchased the kit from last night, Erin is upstairs preparing them right now. Oh, this is not going in where I want it to go, and I just got glue all over me. Do you ever use a pick machine? I do use a pick machine, however, I don't need to use it for this. That's just extra time you do not need. If you cut them, the stems at about 1.5 inches, you are totally good. These are $89. Out the bow is $89. The glue, I think this is Surebonder glue now. For a while I had glue that it was not lovely. I was not happy with it. But I think I finally used all that up, probably on tulip wreaths. Now, if on the inside, if on the inside you feel like, you know, you have globs of glue somewhere and it's just not working out the way you want it to, or it doesn't look the way you want it to, you can use, you know, little moss clumps, little moss pieces, and fill in the spots where you feel like, you know, you could see more glue than you want to. A nice little trick for you. Yeah, so if I'm not seeing your comments, it's because I'm trying not to glue my fingers together. So I appreciate everybody in the audience who is helping very much. Thank you. I feel like I'm missing a spot right there. Overflow. This is where the tables that Damon has comes in handy because they're taller. Is so pretty. Three bushes of each color, yes. So one thing I'm noticing is, which I try to be mindful of, but not paying attention today, these spikies feel a little clustered here and feel a little light here. So I'm going to save some of those that have the spikes and put them over there. I only have two, so there we have it. All right, let me look at this in the... Okay, a nice big clump here of pink. I'll go ahead and break that up. Pull those apart. See, things like that would you'd be able to pick out really quick behind the camera. Or really quick if you had it on an easel. Right? Oops, there we go. Let's see, what else? Where else? Looks good. I'm gonna put this one right in here. Bring that Stilby part up. Part the ways. Slide right in. Pink right over here. See that? How it's real pink or purple and blue over here. I need a pink coming in there somewhere. There we go. Let's put it right in here. And then if I get it behind the camera and it still looks like there's, you know, really wonky spots, you can always add a bow. Let's see. I think I like it. Spread those apart. And also, if I get it behind the camera and it seems, you know, it seems pretty in this view, it seems pretty saturated with those spikies. If I get it behind the camera and there's way too much, I can just go in there with the clippers, clip it right off. Just like that. Use the noise. All right, that's it for today, you guys. Let's do a quick recap for those of you who are just joining. Our virtual boutique class is open. Tickets for that close on Friday at the moment. They close on Friday. We are talking about contracts, how to approach a boutique, where to look for them, what to look for, pricing, all of the stuff. So if you're not selling now, remember, I first started when I'm pretty sure before I was on Etsy, I was at a boutique. It helped grow my business. It helped put me in the local market. It helped put my name out there in the community. It was not smooth at first. I didn't have anybody to help guide me, give me information. I just feet first. I just went for it. And now, 4 years later, now I've been in 3 boutiques total, 2 that I've left and 1 that I've stayed in that I hope they'll keep me forever. I have another kind of venture that I'm looking into. Hopefully it'll be buttoned up and done by the day of class, and I'll be able to tell you all that too. But we're going to be talking about everything, and it comes with the most important part. It comes with the ebook version, which y'all know I do have an ebook available at the moment. It is for hosting classes, and the ebook by itself is $37. And so this class for the boutiques, the virtual class, including the full ebook, is $39. I'm really excited to offer that kind of as a bonus. We will be virtual starting Sunday night at 7 p.m. Eastern. We'll review the ebook in that session, and then on Monday we'll actually be interviewing the boutique owner, the boutique where I sell. We'll be interviewing her in candid conversation, and she'll be able to give us her point of view and anything that she thinks that we might be able to, enhance or, do to be a better vendor, right? Like that's awesome. So we have that. And then there's also a Q&A portion of the class that is scheduled for Tuesday, but depending on how the interview goes, I don't want to break off conversation with her. And so we may extend the Q&A to Tuesday. So that is virtual. It's happening this Sunday, Monday, and probably Tuesday. You can go to sincerelycreativemom.com and check out the classes section for more information and to join us. There's a private group where all the information will be and where I'll be live, so you can see that. And then as the moment I went live, we only had 1 lonely little ticket left for our in-person event in April. So if you go to also sincerelycreativemom.com, click on classes, you'll be able to see that information as well. This is going to be listed on my Etsy shop tonight, and it will go over to the boutique in the morning. If you have any questions, always feel free to text me, 810-498-2310. We will be gifting someone again on Saturday. On Saturday night, we will be gifting someone another ribbon box. You have to be on my text message list to be considered for that. Again, 810-498-2310. Y'all have a great, Tuesday. Have a great Tuesday. I'll see you again tomorrow. Maybe I'll see you again. Listen, today was a very long day with those black and white words in front of me. So maybe you'll see me tomorrow in the afternoon. Okie dokie.